Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover, from Charlie Puth praising Eminem's rhyming ability and reactions, Eminem's Rap God 7th anniversary, and I'll end it with some theories on why Eminem would rather tour outside the United States in recent years, and I'd love to know your thoughts on my ramblings later. And as we dive in, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to know when I upload new videos, and support the content by hitting the like button. So Charlie Puth, who collaborated with Wiz Khalifa for the Ted Jerkin smash hit See You Again, that is now certified diamond in the United States, out of the blue dropped a take about Eminem recently, one that most people probably agree with, which states, "No one tops Eminem's internal rhyming flow to this day." The rhyming aspect of Eminem is one area where even his biggest detractors don't put down, because that's not something subjective, as even someone with hearing impairment can read it, and the usual workaround to downplay his ability here is to say he's one of the greatest rhymer, but his content doesn't do it for me. That quote should remind you of a popular Eminem detractor or two. They parrot the same thing, but when it comes to the younger pop fans, it's a different story. They usually go for the criticisms that end with ist and big, based on what they've been taught. So many ists used to describe Eminem you'd think he's from New York, and so many bigs it's like he's some French company that manufactures pens.
Whoa there.
Now, wordplay aside, you get my point. So let's see how many have reacted to Charlie's tweet, and I'd say I was impressed overall, except for some like this. "Yes, but his lyrics suck." Another one, "I love you, please delete this." And on the few hating, a user drops the truth. "The amount of Eminem hate in this comment section is just funny. Y'all just love to hate, and that's fine, because his career wouldn't be where it is without the hate." Eminem has referred to this as fuel to keep him going, and here's an example of how things turn out when some take the time to understand Eminem's music and where it's coming from in his lyrics. Last week I was looking up Eminem's life story and his songs and the meaning about him. I was so addicted that I stayed up all night just listening to him and his story. I literally was crying so bad listening to his songs. I wish I paid attention in songs in that era. Now, this was most likely coming from a younger music fan, and experiences like this is why M remains relevant. And linking back to Charlie Puth, this isn't the first time he's talked about Eminem. The Marshall Mathers LP was the first album he bought with his money at an age when he shouldn't be anywhere near an album like that at 9. And he has stated in interviews that it is still his favorite hip-hop album of all time. Before we move on to the next point today, here's some savagery on Twitter that you don't see often when a celebrity gets ratioed by trolls. Chance the Rapper recently tweeted, "What is the best single on this project?" And the user responds with a track off the Culture album by Migos, and 34.3 thousand people supported this savagery to create the rare sight of a popular rapper getting ratioed. Moving on to the next point, Guinness World Record took some time to appreciate the Rap God smash hit on its 7th anniversary with the tweet. Eminem released Rap God 7 years ago today, and it became the title holder for fastest rap in the #1 single with 97 words in 15 seconds, 6.46 words per second. He topped this in Godzilla with 225 words in 30 seconds, 7.5 words per second. Now, you already know what's coming next with a tweet like this. The usual Eminem only raps fast mob are quick to pounce. They ignore over 95% of his catalog to push this narrative, so let's see if they showed up and we have a winner. Fast rapping doesn't equal good rapping. This is said like Rap God is a bad song, which is far from the truth based on any objective measure. Many people just miss the historical references and, how I like to put it, Easter eggs in the song, which proves the point that many Eminem detractors haven't actually taken the time to listen to his projects. And moving on, I often get questions in the comment section about why Eminem would rather tour outside the United States recently, and I'm certainly in the dark just like you guys, but a recent post on Reddit was a great reminder on why this may be the case. It's just a theory, but it is not far-fetched. The throwback post states, while touring in 2018, M received some harsh criticism for having gunshot sound effects while performing at Bonnaroo. He had this message for the crowd at his next show: if you're easily frightened by loud noises or offended by explicit lyrics, you shouldn't be here. Signed, Eminem. And I even remember some verified account on Twitter claiming that she was triggered to the point of tears, and Paul had to drop a response on IG. Contrary to inaccurate reports, Eminem does not use gunshot sound effects during his live show. The effect used by Eminem in his set at Bonnaroo was a pyrotechnic concussion which creates a loud boom. He has used this effect, as have hundreds other artists, in his live show for over 10 years, including previous US festival dates in 2018 without complaint. While international fans are dying to see a live show, this is what happened in the United States the last time. So what do you guys think about this? Comment below and see you on the next one.